Now, hello students. In the chapter parts, forms and function of plants, today we will continue from root system. We have already studied about the type of plants in your previous class and parts of a plant. Okay. In parts of a plant, you have seen that plants are divided into two parts: root system and shoot system. So today what we will study about the root system. The root system includes those parts of the plant that usually grow under the ground. Yesterday I told you that root system grow under the ground, and shoot system is above the ground. So the parts of the plant which grow under the ground are said to be as root system. The root system plants usually grow under the ground, such as roots and its branches. There are branches of the roots which are under the ground. Roots have different structure and are modified to form various functions. They generally go away from light and towards moisture and gravity. Where they grow? They grow towards the moisture and gravity, away from the light. Because under the ground you will not receive light. Under the ground you will not receive light. Where you will receive the light? Above the ground. That's why it is said root does not receive light. And where it grows under the gravity and moisture. Okay. If you dug the mud, so what you will see? You will see some gravity. No, you can't see, but you can see that moisture is present in the soil, through which root gets water and minerals to grow up. The roots are divided into smaller roots, each having fine hair-like structure called root hair. Have you seen roots? Suppose this is your roots, and then again there are several roots like this, hair-like. Have you seen it? Have you seen these root-type structures? So you have seen this is below the ground, and this collect water and minerals from the ground. So what you call this hair-like structure? This is called as root hair. What it is called as? Root hair. Okay. Now, the root fixes the plant firmly in the soil. What root helps the plant? That it fixes the soil firmly in the soil. They absorb water and minerals from the soil, and next they are needed by the plants to grow. For what this is need? Why we need water for plants? That root only provide water towards the stems and leaves. It transport water, takes from the ground and transport to the other parts of the plant like leaves, stems and all. Then the root fixes the plant firmly in the soil. You have seen, if you want to remove the plant from a place, it takes lot of energy for you to pluck it out. Why? Because it is firmly attached inside the ground, so that plants can be hold upright, straight. Have you ever tried this? Just try to remove the root from the ground. You see, you will have to give more energy to it so that it comes out. Do you give? You try once. Then the root system found in plants are of two types: taproot and fibrous root. How many types of roots are there? Taproot and fibrous root. What is taproot and what are fibrous root? In the system, a thick primary root called the taproot goes vertically downward in the soil. The taproot has a number of small branches root on its sides called lateral roots. Okay. Now, when you see plant, one root is like this made. Okay, which is the main root. This is called as taproot. Okay, taproot. It is directly going towards the downward side. Then it is having several branches like this, which is called as lateral root. What it is called as? Lateral root. So branches of the root are said to be as lateral root, and by main sideways. Mango, neem, rose, carrot, beetroot and pea plants have taproot system. Which are the plants having taproot system? Mango, neem. You see some of the trees, when you remove from the ground, you will see this types of roots. Have you seen? Have you done this experiment? I think most of you have done. Removing plant from one place. Yeah? You must have done, na? So you must have seen this type of roots you have seen. So this is called, main branch is called taproot and the branches is called as lateral root. Then fibrous root system. What is fibrous root system? You must have seen like this type of root from the starting, like a fiber. Have you seen this type of root? This is fibrous root. Have you seen fibrous root? Which plant is having fibrous root? Have you seen grass? Grass, when you pluck out, you will see this type of root together collectively. Na? So this is fibrous. In this system, there is no well-defined single taproot. It is replaced by cluster of lateral root. You see, cluster of lateral roots are there. No main root is there, na? Arising from the base of the stem and spread in the soil different direction. Plant like wheat is also a type of grass. Maize and rice have fibrous root system. Okay, you can see mainly in grasses you will have fibrous root system. Now, second comes, what is the function of root? Now we are studying which type of roots you are having. Now we will study what is the function of the root. Do roots have any function to be do with it? Does root have any function to do with it? Yes. In a plant, your main part is your root system only. Because with the help of root system only you get water and minerals which is provided, which is taken from the soil and provided to all parts of the plant. Anchorage. First function is anchorage. What is its function? Roots help to anchor the plant firmly in the soil. Anchorage means what? It has, I told you right now, na, that what is the main function? It holds the plant so that plants grow straight upside. Hold na? It holds the plant firmly so that it may grow upside. The root helps to anchor the plant firmly in the soil. They prevent the plant from being blown over or washed away by water. If the root is not there, can be planted at one place? No. What will happen? If wind or air blows, so it will also move away from its place. Na? So what is the main anchorage part? That it holds the plant firmly so that it may grow upside. Then next is absorption. Next one is absorption. What is absorption? Roots absorb water and nutrients from the soil and transport it through the stem to the leaves. That I have already told you. What is the main function? It collects water from the soil and it gives to plants in the other parts of the plants, that are leaves and stem. Na? From where the root collect the water and minerals? From the ground, from the soil, and transport it to the other parts of the plant. Then storage. Third one is storage. Certain types of plants such as carrot, radish, turnip and beetroot have roots which perform an additional function of storage of both water and food. Such roots are called storage roots. These roots are edible. Have you seen carrot, turnip, radish? So what happens? Here in the first kid, in the anchorage, I have told you that it transfers water and minerals directly to the leaves and shoot system. Na? But here what happens? They are grown under the ground. These are the plants, root, carrot, this all go under the ground. So they also work it as a root only, taproot only. Huh? So what is said that its function of storage of both food and water. It is also having food and also it helps to give water to it. For what? For growing. Okay, for growing. Then prevents soil erosion. Fourth one is prevent soil erosion. How it prevents soil erosion? Roots hold the soil together and it saves it from blown off by strong winds or washed away by flowing water. You must have noticed when you are making a building, do you join bricks with cement so that when winds blow it should not be washed away. The same way here, what plants do? It hold the soil firmly. We have talked about it holds the soil firmly. So when it holds the soil firmly, so when the floods or winds blow, so while holding it firmly, it does not allow wind or anything to blow it off. Okay, that's why it also prevents from soil erosion. Then habitat for microorganisms. Habitat for microorganisms. What is habitat for microorganism? Have you seen that microorganisms live inside the ground? Snail. And this all live inside the ground. They are not living upside. They made hole in the ground and there they live. So the roots also provide home for host sites for bacteria and fungi which can assist in the breakdown and assimilation of nutrients from the soil. So what it helps? It helps it to live inside the ground. Okay, it helps the plants to live inside the ground. They are not living upside the ground, they are living inside the ground. So why they are living inside the ground? It also gives some special minerals to the soil so that your plants should grow very good quality. Okay, so that plants should grow of very good quality. So this is about the root system of a plant. Okay, this is about the root system of a plant.